Hello everybody, my name is Janet. As I mentioned in my previous video, I have a cut on my face and I have to wear this band-aid. I'm being vulnerable right now and recording anyway, so yay. I'm sorry for the distraction. Hopefully in my next couple videos I'll be able to take the band-aid off and everything will be okay. Anyways, today we're gonna finish off season 1 of Black Sails with episode 8. And the last shot we saw was the two ships sailing away. So here we go. Here we go. There's too many unspoken things out there. I still don't know what happened to Billy, so hopefully we get a glimpse in this episode. And they're just, what we're realizing is that there's a lot of moving parts. So let's continue. Looks like the brothel is up and running.
I've been expecting you. Please sit.
She had her hand in the pot too.
He says I am no longer to receive my distribution of the house's profits.
I did some rough calculations to figure the amount you've been skimming from the take since we first began this arrangement. It only seems fair to garner.
I understand your new friend has helped to bring the girls into line.
Oh, she's gonna get the whole house against her.
That must be very nice for you.
But I think this was a smart power move, nonetheless.
I will have my cut, or everyone in this street will know what became of Mr. Noonan.
Doesn't she think he could kill her too?
Don't you dare.
That, coupled with the graft you've been responsible for, leaves me with no choice but to terminate your employment here.
What?
You're dismissed.
But have you lost your mind? They will band together to see you hanged.
Which ones exactly?
Oh, here we go.
Mr. Connors, the weaver.
That's a good point. They're all customers.
I wonder, given their fondness for the new management, which one of them would much care what you think happened to Mr. Noonan?
Guthrie knows. She's fine with it. But by all means, go ahead, tell her again. I can't see any harm in it.
Oh,
you will regret this, sir.
No, Mrs. Guthrie will be in favor of this so much because Max is safe. Oh, that is terrifying. God, the courage you have to have. I feel like I would just fly away. And they're just playing cards. I mean, not much you can do. Oh, I'm getting seasick.
You figure it out. You're still trying to find something comfortable to put at the end of my stomach.
I think Randall's a secret genius too.
Captain Gates is coming over.
Crazy boss. What could be so fucking important that he'd have to throw through all that shit out there for it?
Can he? I can't imagine that he could safely row. Okay, I don't think he meant that literally. Right? You know, pirates will probably face these storms more often than not, I think. I mean, it is the ocean. Tropical storms always form.
We make landfall in the morning. Last part of the schedule, if you don't mind. If the course you write down leads to one of them, odds are that your information is accurate.
And if it doesn't?
I guess Gates did make it. Wow.
Division Bay.
Oh, okay, good. That must be a relief.
If we approach from the windward, we should be able to take up a strong opening position.
Well, now that I've fulfilled my end of the bargain, I'm just wondering where you and I stand.
Yeah,
Keep wondering.
you know, because Eleanor did say that she was going to protect them, but they're in the middle of the ocean. What's to say Captain Flint doesn't say, oh, he died in the battle and he just killed them off?
My reckoning is tomorrow we'll either be able to afford a lot more of it or we'll be too dead to care.
Vayne might start howling because he's playing with his squeaky toy, and I'm sorry. Oh my god. Gotta give him credit to the set and to the attention to detail. That throw up looked real. I will say though that the set has completely immersed me. And I think, I don't know if they actually have the set rocking or if it's the directing and with everybody playing along, but it is amazing. Like, how'd they get the water there?
Captain asked me to put...
The captain accepted the last segment of the Urka route as valid.
One thing you should not doubt. Certainty is not a word I throw around lightly.
I feel like Silver is in danger, in big danger.
Mom,
Believe it or not, this place didn't collapse the moment you walked out the door.
you really believe my concern is for this place?
There's a ship killer out there. Can't even imagine what it's like.
Oh, goodness gracious.
You've been opposed to hunting the Urka from the beginning. The thought that it could all end up being for nothing is just...
Perhaps that trouble was going to happen anyway.
Yeah, if she was going to break, you know, new horizons,
Tomorrow,
there was going to be trouble.
the thing that you conceived out of thin air becomes real. A thing that will give this place a chance to find some small measure of peace. But it's not nothing.
Yeah, even if she doesn't get the riches, she did solidify herself in some way on the island, I think.
And it was pissed. It was pissed. Craig. Oh, Craig.
I don't know if this meeting is going to end well.
For years, he went on how he'd got this huge stash hidden away.
That's season 2.
So
Craig's
his locker,
stash.
what, like 12 pesos, a busted pocket watch, and a letter with instructions to deliver it to his sister in New York. Spent 2 weeks that winter in New York trying to deliver that fucking letter to his sister.
He doesn't have a sister. The letter is cold.
Never found her. So on the way home,
And Flint's
I
catching
waited
on.
till
Oh,
the
great.
water and I could see no land in any direction. And I dropped it over the side.
I bet you he still has that letter.
There are no legacies in this life, are there?
Except the legacies that you
No
make.
monuments, no history.
Maybe that's why Flint wants this king idea.
As
He
if
wants
we'd
to
never
do
been
this,
here at all.
something that's never been done before.
I better be getting back.
All right, we survived the storm.
Who cares?
I think you can trust her, you dumb shit.
That's what this is about, Max.
You fucked her, didn't you?
And are you jealous?
With the man, and now she's out making a small fortune, by the way. And you're pissed off about that too. Why'd you consider making up your fucking mind about it, please?
Yeah, she seems confused. Poor Jack. Close your eyes, Duke. I know, she's pretty. Close your eyes. He's watching too. You guys can't see him, but he's down here in the corner. Oh, what the heck? I thought they buried Vayne. Okay, this is the new location.
It's in here! When we clear the point ahead and spot the Urka at anchor, we'll begin our final run at her. So we'll close fast on her. Hammer her well with our guns, and then take the fight to her decks. But on the other side lies paradise. Signal the Ranger. Full sail, final approach.
Alright, let's see if everything goes according to plan. Obviously it won't, but what specifically is gonna go wrong? Maybe the schedule's wrong. There's nothing there. Oh my god. And then, does this mean that they might have missed the Urka too? I mean, yeah, because if they went the wrong location,
Try again.
Captain, this is the location you requested.
then the Urka is already ahead. And they won't have time to adjust and catch it. Oh no!
Your true manifest, your false manifest, and most importantly, your bribe money. Godspeed, Captain.
Oh, that is so risky.
Removing my father entirely. If you think he isn't scheming to undo everything we've done here, you're kidding yourself.
Oh, truly amazing.
But she has a point. He's not just gonna be like, alright, it's up to her now.
Captain Hornicoat is right.
What is happening? What?
Jesus Christ, Ben, why are your men firing on their own ship?
My men aren't the ones doing the firing.
What? Oh my God. See, that's Mr. Guthrie. I know that's Mr. Guthrie. It has to be.
Guns off out here. What the hell's going on?
Someone has taken over the fort.
Wait. No, it's not Vayne. No.
Captain, after the inventory of our stores, provided we find a suitable place to land the walrus, you'll have 2 days to send out scouts and hopefully locate the Urka. Given their mood, I'd say we were lucky to get that long.
What?
It's Mr. de Groot. Once we make landfall, he wants Flint tried immediately.
Oh, Jesus.
These men are right on the edge, and he wants to rile them up more by talking about a lying and thieving captain
Yeah.
and stand on a deserted beach and talk about an election.
I also don't think this is the right time.
It won't be dark yet before the fighting starts.
I agree with
Go
Gates.
see Flint, but we'll do it at home. And we'll do it like civilized men. You don't have to take my word.
What is that?
Good enough for you.
What is that?
Sails! To the south!
Oh my God, things are heating up.
Captain, is it her? Is it the Urka?
How can you tell?
She's a man of war! Spanish banners!
Captain, bring a spring to the forward anchor, then drop her immediately.
I wonder what raise the black means.
You mean to fight her?
You all have your orders!
Oh, he's standing strong and doubling down.
Join me.
We don't have time.
Make time.
And I'm assuming Man of War is not the Urka, but someone knew that they would be there.
We order the Ranger to flee. The Spaniard passes us to give chase, and before she realizes her error, we got her trapped.
She's got 100 guns.
A little luck will hammer her into submission before she can bring her broadsides to bear.
To accomplish what, exactly?
The Urka. She's here. Can't you see that?
That's true. The Man of War is here to defend the Urka.
A captain that's lost his fucking grip on reality.
God, Acosta, you think that ship's still on patrol?
You know what? Flint right now does look, no one has trust in him. And that's the problem. Like, as a leader, yes, you have to bear the uncertainties and maybe not tell your crewmen of those uncertainties, but you still have to assure them and give them confidence in your leadership skills. You need them to listen to you and to trust you, because if his crew had complete trust in him, I think they would have taken this chance. But Flint has no one's trust, not even Gates, especially after Billy was gone. If Billy was there, I think Billy would have rounded them up as well.
That ship is an escort. It's the only explanation.
The Urka has no escort.
So people think.
I'm taking the Ranger. I'm leaving.
What did you just say, boy?
Without the Ranger, I have no chance against that ship.
I know.
Deliberately violating your duty.
My duty is to them, not to you. Although I have violated it more times than I can remember in your defense. Help you deceive good men who put their trust in me because I was convinced they would be better off for it.
Yeah, he took his duty as quartermaster seriously.
Fucking match.
You are inciting.
I'm managing one. There are men out there right now that know about Singleton, the book, the cop, all of it.
It's true. He's been keeping it all together.
After Billy, I just want to believe you're capable of doing something like that. That's when I realized this has got to end.
And you know what? I think it was dangerous of Gates to say this right now at this moment.
I'm going to go home. I will see you and Mrs. Barlow secreted away before anybody knows you're gone. And that is the last that you and I will ever see of each other.
You can't do that.
Please.
His ambitions are too high.
Please don't do this.
Take them home. I'll deal with them.
I think Flint is too much of a daredevil to be trapped in a corner. I think he'd rather blow it all up than give in. Yep.
This is not what I wanted.
Gates.
I'm sorry.
I know I expected him to just pass out, but oh my god. I can't believe he did that. This is like you cannot come back from this.
Sorry.
Gates was there for him, defended him, uplifted him, protected him. Oh my god.
Your case that the Urka is
still to be won.
You know what? That was the ultimate betrayal. Flint's character right now is so unstable and so like his tunnel vision is so intense. It's like a laser beam. Like he will destroy anything in his way that from point A to point B. Like he is really just firing it away. And that's, I don't believe he didn't harm Billy now at this point. I think he is completely capable of hurting Billy. Or maybe he was, I think that he's guilty even if he just watched Billy slip away instead of helping him. And this was like the final step of him, of us truly seeing how far he'd go. So, and now Silver knows. So definitely more danger too. I can't believe it. The men are not going to believe Flint. They're not.
What the fuck are you doing to him?
Making sure there's nothing incriminating.
Stop! There's no way out of this.
No.
There's always a way.
We know Silver is just trying to survive and keep himself alive. So of course he's going to cover it up. He didn't know Gates for very long. There's no connection there.
What is it?
A small band of men was seen approaching the fort from the west this morning.
All the home crews
It's Vayne. Wow.
Everyone. This does not have the air of a state move. This is something else.
Captain,
Vayne taking
how easy are the
over
great guns of the
Eleanor.
fort?
What is it?
Quick, y'all need to see this.
Oh my gosh. Vayne has put down his flag. Unbelievable.
I think it's time we talked.
She should have talked to him before. Pride will get you guys.
Mr. Gates' heart has given out.
He's dead.
No one's gonna believe that. Impossible to
Mr.
believe that.
Logan, inform him he's now in command. His orders are to sail north. When we fire on the target, he's to tack hard to port and do the same.
This is crazy. Everyone loved Gates and respected him.
The question you need to ask yourself is, what good can I do? You can call this murder. A number of the men might even believe you, but will that be enough to stop this fight that is about to happen?
Silver is such a good salesman. Oh my god, the charisma of this character. And the actor that delivers. And the writers that wrote it.
St. Augustine.
Beg pardon?
When the warship draws close, she'll ask our last port of call.
Thank you, Mr. Dufresne.
You have not gained an ally in Mr. Dufresne. If anything, oh my god. It's like you're putting more pressure, you know? And then this crew.
I went out there, found men who don't know the rules there, and who don't much care to learn them.
You think I'm going to let this stand? That Hornigold will? We have men lining up in droves to back us in retaking it.
I think another ship in the bay. Who knows?
Wow.
My men hold out long enough. We may just decide to sink the Walrus when she returns with your precious Spanish gold.
Then what do you want?
Hornigold control the fort. The fort controls the bay. The bay controls commerce. So I will be your partner.
He wants a foot in.
Kidding me.
Equal
I was a tenant in
standing.
this place for a long time. Didn't work out so well. I remember the first time I saw you. You're about 13. Then you saw me watching you. And you didn't look away. Didn't cower.
Okay, that's
You just
wild.
gave me this look. I know you. Better than your father. Better than Scott. I think you're just tired of fathers telling you what to do. So, I'm offering you a life free from them. With me in that fort, you do as you like.
Well,
It doesn't cross me. You hear no complaints.
Vayne, that's a proposition.
You know I have no choice but to say yes. Know this. You'll sit in that fort for a while. You'll get comfortable. And that's the day I'm gonna push you and your men right into the fucking sea.
God, I miss that look.
Oh my god. This is toxic. They're gonna blow each other up. I'm all here for it.
Ben.
Also, he's not gonna take that well at all.
You told me to keep emotion from clouding judgment. To act in everyone's best interest. I believe that's what I'm doing.
This is not the end of this.
The politics of this place.
Captain, welcome back.
I love it.
Some ways, Jack. It had to come to this. Marches you down to the wrecks to look for a stash of stolen pearls. And somehow, only you and your dog make it back alive.
I wonder what Vayne's gonna do.
Quiet moment. Jack Rackham with nothing to say.
Okay, before we see the verdict. As a captain, I don't think no punishment can go on because you have to protect your crew. And if your crew got killed by another crewman, that, you know, common sense says that's not okay. But then Vayne also suffered the consequences because of his crew's actions, you know? So, does he need Jack? Does he need Anne? I don't know.
Had I a shrewd quartermaster right now, he would tell me that I can't let what you did stand. He would
Exactly.
say, an offense like that demanded an example be made of both of you. I'm a little less worried about perception than I used to be.
Oh?
As long as I held that fort, doesn't really matter.
Oh, he doesn't care about the reputation. All right.
So the street will know what you did. They will know you betrayed your brothers for a woman, and you'll never sail beneath the black again. Something tells me that'll sting worse than dying.
I think so too. At the end of the day, he was quartermaster and he was a pirate.
Supposed to mean something. Does to me anyway.
That's going to him sparing Jack is his loyalty towards Jack.
How are you done with the place?
This is definitely going to also put a divide between him and Anne. As we know, Jack definitely cares about other people's perceptions of him.
St. Augustine, tobacco trade.
Why are you doing the exact opposite?
Comercio de tobacco.
Oh, well, Mr. Dufresne told you.
If I'm not mistaken, you told him to name us anything but a tobacco trader, did you not?
I did.
Yeah.
If that ship lets us pass, he will have managed to both renew the men's lust for gold and their faith in his judgment.
That's a risk, though. Oh, Flint loves his risks.
Hello?
Quietly, if you please. 300 yards, we open fire.
Once more, his influence grows. We're at his mercy with no way to challenge him.
No, sir.
Gates gave him the letter. But Mrs. Guthrie isn't also just going to let Flint get overtaken. Mrs. Guthrie. Eleanor. I'm talking about Eleanor.
Come right a few degrees. Aye, Captain. We only get one shot of this. We miss, we die.
Yeah, no pressure. No pressure at all.
Range! Approaching 200 yards, Captain!
This is too intense.
Captain Flint! As quartermaster, I hereby accuse you of tyrannical crimes against your crew.
Right now?
Fire! Belay that order!
What? Oh my god, the timing. Holy moly. Did not expect this card.
Why would anyone believe him?
I hold in my hand a letter written by Mr. Gates confessing his knowledge. You're gonna lose them! We don't have time for this. Including his plan to steal a portion of the treasure fleet proceeds for himself.
Oh.
I gave you all an order! Fire!
Oh my god. That's definitely gonna make them not do it. You can't murder and steal from the crew.
Where are you going?
He's gonna force them to fight. Oh my god. The tables have turned.
This time there's no escaping it.
I knew it. I knew it was gonna come into play. Somehow, some way.
Raise the sail.
And he did it with his leg. Wow.
Going home.
Sorry. It had to be done.
The domino, you know, there's no running. The domino has been dropped. Everybody's going to fight. There's no choice.
Don't waste this moment.
Hurry up, fire! Let's go! Oh, my heartbeat, my anxiety's up. Please! There's no choice! There was no choice! Oh, the hesitation cost them, I think. They need Flint right now to captain. They need Flint to guide them. He has the experience to be able to do this. No matter what, they have no choice but to trust in him. Oh my god. That's it. That's it. That's so scary. There is no winning this. There's no coming back from this. The house wins. Flint gambled and lost. And the thing is that they have confirmation that the Urka's there. Because of this ship and because of their answer with the tobacco trade. They literally had it right there in the palm of their hands. I feel like this house that he built is completely has crashed down, has crumbled down. Oh god, that's it for the ship. That's it. That's it. Oh my god. Oh, y'all.
There was a time when stopping halfway across this bridge would have been unthinkable to you. How things change.
I just wanted to know how sorry I am.
Don't.
Yeah, I think that subject's still pretty touchy.
Nothing to be sorry about.
Oh!
Standing between you and your dreams for this place. On sand, nothing is fixed. Nothing is permanent. And fates change so quickly. Yesterday I was a whore of little consequence. Easily dismissed. Easily forgotten.
Equally,
Today
she's
I am
saying that
with
Eleanor
an income and allies.
could also be taken
and a woman
down.
who has learned the most important of lessons. Never let anyone stand in between you and your ambitions.
Yep.
Thank you for teaching it to me.
Oh, Eleanor, you better watch out with Max.
Today you have everything you have ever wanted. I suppose we can only guess what tomorrow will bring.
Oh! Vayne and Max are going to be the downfall of Eleanor. Wow. But does Vayne still have eyes for Eleanor? I don't know.
I think it'll be a while before she sails again.
Is it who I think it is?
Why am I still alive?
I don't know. For a second, I thought it was Billy. Well, you know, I for one am glad everything's out in the open, so the crew can actually make a decision on this, on his, you know, future plans. Like you can be a tyrant king, or you can be an elected king. And I, for one thing, an elected king makes you more powerful.
Regarding the Urka. Fortunately, you and I failed to take into account the weather.
That's right, the hurricane.
The Urka de Lima wrecked at sea last night, dashed by the storm.
Oh my god. That's what the man of war was defending. Oh, the doubloons! And simple as that. That's why he's not dead. Oh my god. What an episode. This was a roller coaster of highs and lows. Like, I keep thinking Flint's out, Flint's out, Flint's out, and something, he gets saved by a thread. Now, here's the thing. The crew still needs him. They still need his direction to figure out a way to get the spoils of the Urka. Oh my god. Arcane, right? But Gates and Billy and the lies and then the letter, and he was planning to steal a chunk of the loot to make himself king. Now, I'm sure a big speech is incoming, but is that speech going to be enough to turn the man to go back to his side? I don't know. I really don't know. God. If everything works out, Billy's gonna come and somehow his character's gonna come up and he's gonna realize that Gates is dead, and someone's gonna tell him that Flint killed Gates, and Billy is going to be his rival. Like, Billy, I think, is going to be that captain that I thought he was going to be in those couple episodes, to bring Flint down and to get justice for his men. I really do. Now, the fact that we see Max and Vayne in these new positions that could actually start building up to oppose Eleanor is also another biggie. Eleanor's dad. I'm waiting for that arrow to strike too. Eleanor has, I think, a lot of enemies scheming against her. We have Eleanor's dad. We have Max. We have Vayne. And I still want to bring up the subject that Flint wants this position of king of the island. But is he willing to work with Eleanor or overcome her as well? So I feel like everyone, you know that Spider-Man meme where there's like 4 Spider-Mans and everyone's like this? That's the constant state that we're in. Oh, and then we have Captain Hornigold against Vayne. Like, everyone's just like, it is an intense web of politics, but I'm all here for it. I really thought that was it for Flint. I really, really did. With the losses of the crew, though, are they even going to stand a chance to getting the Urka? We're going to have to find out in season 2. Thank you for watching season 1 with me. This was such a wonderful season to get introduced to the world and the characters. The actors did a phenomenal job of delivering their personalities. I love the set. God, I was getting a little seasick in the boat. I really was. I really, really was. That guy puking, that would have been me. I love it so much. I really do. And of course, I appreciate your kindness in the comments. I appreciate your information in the comments. It's so fun watching this with you. And I hope we get to enjoy season 2 together too. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you liked it, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next episode without my band-aid. Bye-bye.